Okay, friends, we're live. I was already starting a new session, but for some reason I have a couple of problems when I first start the session that I'm not able to put on the autopilot. So if anyone has these same problems or know how to fix that, please tell me, because now every time I start the stream, the live stream, I had to cut it off and start it again. And well, I thought, well, no introduction anymore. Let's start and fly. We're still in Finland. Last week we had a couple of routes in Norway. We went all up to the north in Finland and then decided back to head off to Finland, fly over Sweden, Norway, and we are now in Finland. We already had one stop at a Finnish airport, and we are now going to the next airport. What can I tell you about? The actual weather is on. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. Flight time is about 1 hour. It is an airport of sailplanes where we are going, so I'm very curious how it looks in the forest. I think it's pretty long runway, and otherwise we have a nice experience to land on a shorter runway. If you are connected with me on Discord, you can see the actual route we are flying right now. I can also show you on the Volanta map. I have it here for you. We are coming from, I'll show you, and sorry for this corners and everything, but I had to fix some stuff while we were on the road and flying. We fly off from Kajaani airport and we are going to Finland, and our next airport will be here, and it's a strip in the forest I saw, Selanpaa airfield. So yeah, you can find it on my Discord, like I said, and if you like my flights and you like my streams, please follow me back. That would be very nice. Yes, do that. And now we lost the connection. Well, really nice. Not Selanpaa. I don't want that. How can I delete it? We'll keep it like this. I don't know. We'll just fly for now. When you look outside, it's 8 o'clock in the evening. We're flying over Finland airspace and beautiful scenery down. Nice low sunshine, as you can see, goes over the water. It reflects in the glass. I can also show you outside a bit. As you can see, low hanging sun in the evening, 8 o'clock. Hope you enjoy the views. And yeah, we're traveling. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up into my live streams. Thank you so much for the chat. Thanks and shout out to my English friends, my Dutch friends, who's a real pilot in real life. Thank you for joining me in a couple of sessions. Peter, you know who I'm talking about. Dave, thank you so much for all your support you give me on Discord and also on the chat and the talks we had. And all the new friends that I, in the meanwhile, talk to online on Twitch. And yeah, really thankful for all your support. Still learning to fly this Cessna C400. I'm doing a couple of YouTube clips that I look at how to procedure with VOR, but I still find it pretty complicated when you don't fly GPS, and maybe if you understand, it's less complicated. When I look at the YouTube clips myself, I think, oh, it sounds pretty normal to me. He's pressing a few knobs on the dashboard on the cockpit, and I think, okay. And then when I want to repeat it, I forgot everything again. So yeah, maybe it's the age, I don't know. But we'll sort it out sooner or later. And yeah, but flying with GPS is also pretty good. And maybe in the years from now on, we'll only fly like that in common modern planes. Beautiful outside, nice low hanging sun over Finland, scenery down and Finland airspace. We look a bit outside for the audience. Here's my plane, Cessna C400. As you can see, this is me in the plane. See, with the same glasses and the same haircut. So yeah, luckily we have pretty clear weather, so visibility is also good. Yeah, and let's see, we are now 53 minutes away from our next destination. Um, I'm waiting for my rudder controllers because I'm now steering with my joystick, and I want to find out myself how it is to fly also when you can control the rudders with your feet, just like in real life. I didn't buy a really much expensive one. First one that I bought now is a Logitech one. Gonna try that out, and after maybe a year or 2 years, when it's not broken already, I also can decide to buy a better one, the better version. But I'm a rookie pilot, so it must be fun and it doesn't have to cost so much. And I already talked to a couple of few friends online who also had this Logitech rudder controls, and they were perfect, they said. So yeah, no, look at that. Nice hanging sun low in the evening sky. A quarter past 8 o'clock in the evening. Sky is almost orange. And yeah, we're flying over Finland airspace. I want to fly further into Europe again. From Finland, they start sending going down, and after a very long trip, I finally land back to Rotterdam, where I took up took off from many days ago. I enjoy flying. Already did it when we first had flight simulators on our PC. I can remember that then you took off from Chicago O'Hara. Uh, with only a few sprites on your screen, and that was Flight Simulator. I always found it fascinating then to land on the Alcatraz or something, try something out. And after that, of course, followed, I think, all the versions after that. Did a lot of other flight simulators, X-Plane, and in the old days, yeah, we had other simulation games from military to normal flights you can do on different simulators. I don't even remember all the names. I'm 53 years of age. I have a son of 22 years of age. I'm a grandfather, proud grandfather, and we live in the Netherlands. As I said, we live close to Rotterdam, so this is also the airport we took off from. Yeah, and again, I hope you really like my streams that I do. I'm running on a pretty fast computer, as I can say myself. I've been away for 10 years or something on the computer, done a lot of consoling, and on my OLED television, I thought it was already nice to see. But when I stepped back from console to PC, a new world was going open for me. I use a Astro 1590 as GPU. Um, Very nice card. Um, and of course, the latest AMD processor, Fury Beast memory, SSDs. So everything you can think about is in this computer. And sorry, Space Bad Caddy. Good to see you here, brother. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me in. I had some troubles starting up. I already tried to stream, but I couldn't put on the autopilot, so I had to cut off the stream again and start it again. But we are en route. We are over Finland territory. Um, Flight time about 48 minutes and counting. And yeah, thank you very much for joining. And yeah, I hope you can hear me a bit from over there. I already tried it in OBS to see if everything was working fine because my mic wasn't working when I restart the computer. And yeah, I can show you a bit around from the scenery. Nice low hanging sun. It's like I said, a 8:15 in the evening, so that was probably also in Finland time. Yeah, and yeah, of course we can look around from inside the cockpit out to outside views, and yeah, enjoying the landscape, of course, and the scenery we fly over. It's a little bit flat, Finland. I thought there were some hills. Maybe I'm on a different part right now. Norway also was flat, but I also had a few very high mountains that I had to pass over. Yeah, I love the reflections on the water and everything works perfectly and gives you a really nice feeling that you're flying in the evening, late in the evening. So, what you've been up to, Caddy? Let's see what the wind says. There was not so much wind when we took off. Oh wow, there is absolutely wind. Sun is going lower and lower. Beautiful glare over the waters. Oh, stick is doing strange. Why? Why is he not functioning? Okay, this is why. Yeah, really amazing. Love the low-hanging sun. Clouds. And for those who just came into the stream, we are in Finland airspace. It's our second airport that we are going to land. The journey started in Rotterdam, where I live very close to. We went to Germany, got to Denmark, a couple of routes there last week. Then we went to Norway, flew over the Skagerrak waters to Norway. First landing was in Kristiansand, and from there we departed all the way to the north of Norway, then decided to head back over Norway, Sweden, and we landed at one of the airports in Finland, and we are now going to the next airport in Finland. The airport is for sailplanes, so I hope the landing strip is long enough. But what I saw on the pictures online on the internet, and I also posted them in my Discord page, there should be pretty enough space to land on, and otherwise we have something nice to try out. Let's look outside a bit. I see a little bit of population here with houses or fabrics. I don't know. Boats stopping by in the water. So flying over a little bit more populated area. We're flying not really on the same blue gates as the GPS, but we fly close by. Estimated time of arrival now is 38 minutes. Let's see, we can show it a bit on the map. I don't know why it's not working now. Was it this one? No, yeah, it was this one. Sorry for that. Still a rookie. And you can see where we are on the map right now. Sorry, I had some problems with Volanta, so next time I'll show you it there also. Again, I did it in the start of the stream. Uh, so yeah, we're flying over Finland airspace. We have the late sun, almost 8:30. It is 8:30 in the evening PM. Late sun in the back. Flying over Finland. And we still have a flight time of around 34 minutes. As I can tell you, I've done lots of flights until now from my last journey last week. But I should say that I really enjoy the evening late uh, flights because of the amazing views of the sun going over the water, the reflections. It's really great to see. And for those who watch my live stream, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the content that I make from the simulation. I'm flying still little planes, Cessna, and climb up the ladder to until the bigger planes. But first, figuring out everything I should know about flying. So yeah, you want to know what gear I use? I can advise you to look it up in my section, my about section on Twitch. There you can see what flight controller I use as a stick. My PC and hardware is there. You can also find a link to my Discord. So if you want to join my Discord, please follow me. Much appreciated also on that. There are some other social links, so it's my YouTube channel and also my SoundCloud channel. I'm a composer for music. I do this for hobby, but I do this for many years now. I work or I compose from scratch or yeah, all kinds of ways you can produce music. I love it and enjoy it, and yeah, not only that, I also enjoy flying. So yeah, you want to stop by on those socials, yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You want to keep being updated, not only on Twitch but also there, or follow me on SoundCloud. If you like my music, give a thumbs up or write something back. Always nice and much appreciated. And from the captain's seat, I also want to wish you all a very great weekend. Enjoy it, and I hope you all have fun this weekend. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a nice weather, as we also have right now in Holland. And if you don't have really perfect weather, you still have weekends, so that's the most important thing. There is we have a little bit of more people living here down. It was a bit only forests, but now we have a little bit of civilization. Not that much, but there is some. And as you can see, we're already pretty on the route. 29 minutes, so half an hour. And yeah, again, thanks so much for all your support and much appreciated. And if you have friends, yeah, tell them about my channel, and if they want to support, also always great. If you like, come into the stream and we can have a little talk. Yeah, and I'm of course, as a streamer also there to listen to you. This is also the same what I do in French channels, and new channels are found in on Twitch. You can see there is a wind of about 28 knots coming from a 084 degrees to the right of the plane. So yeah, so over the left wing, but autopilot is handling it off pretty good. Let's see what happens when we have to land on this sailplane strip. We don't have too much problems with the wind, but we have we have speed brakes, and we are slower. We can use our flaps to full extent and yeah, see what happens. And if we don't trust the landing, we can also try it another time to finally land safe. I already had a couple of streaming sessions where I had to do it a couple of times again before I landed safe. Yeah, so the most important thing is that you land safe. And every time again, wow, you land, you learn. It's just like driving a car. Show you a bit outside. So if you don't know, we are flying over Finland airspace. We are in Finland, where it will be our second airport that we will land. We are on actual weather. It's almost a quarter before 9 in the evening. We are close to Pikshmiki Hospital. I just read it. Yeah, just enjoying the flight. "25 minutes, and we will be landing on the airport." We have the sun in our back, late evening sun, a quarter before 9 in the evening. You can see it from the right side window. Reflections of the sun, low-hanging sun over the landscape of Finland. Also on the chairs, a little bit of sunshine. Just catch the last few rays of light. We just have the last maybe half an hour to 3/4 of an hour of lasting sunlight, I guess. "21 minutes, and we will arrive at our next destination, second landing in Finland. Yeah, that is nice to have an evening flight to relax a bit, to take off the stress of the week from work and everything. One second, if you are there in the chat right now, I can't see you right now because I'm on my telephone, but let me watch to my flight routes, because I forgot something to program in. Let me see if I can still fix the Selanpaa. It is EFSE. It is it. It's not working so good now, right now. It doesn't matter. The airfield that we are going to land on is called Selanpaa. And it is an airport for sailplanes normally, but it's pretty big in the forest, so we should, or we can land on it, I guess. It's also a paragliding club, I read here. And the gliders are mainly towed by winching because of the overflights should be avoided. The airport is in good condition, they tell online. And the nearest viewpoint is in Uti. So yeah, we are going to Selanpaan, Lentokenta or something. Yeah, what can I say? Not so much anymore. I already talked you through the flight. It's 16 minutes and counting until we arrive at Selanpaa airfield somewhere in the forest. I hope we can land it, as I said already earlier in the stream. But otherwise, it's much fun to try and land. Oh, we can even go to sunrise. Okay, nice. We don't need it right now. Thanks anyway. As you can see, the sun is going down, almost 9 o'clock in the evening, flying over Finland. Lots of lakes we have, lots of little islands, not so much community, maybe a few lodges. And I guess also bears. There is dirt on our wings, so we probably need to ask the guy at the airport to clean our plane because, yeah, we are too tired now. We probably head off to the hotel after we landed and drink something at the bar for our next flight. Yeah, amazing views, late evening sun, almost 9 o'clock in the evening over Finnish airspace. Estimated time of arrival 12 minutes and counting. Oh, Let's see what the wind says. It will till 25 knots, heading 07908 degrees. 25 knots, and coming from a direction of 07908 25 knots. No, I don't want that. Seven minutes. A bit off from the GPS coordinates, so we have to do a little bit of adjustments. But we should see somewhere information popping up. When we're close to the airport, I'll switch back to manual as you are used, and we're also gonna manually control it to finally descend to Selanpaa Airport. Sorry, it was on pause. Autopilot is off, shutting it down. Going a bit to manual control. So you can already see we're coming a bit more closer to the original route. We were a bit drifted off, also because of the strong winds. So we're a little bit on manual control right now. We're still climbing a bit. And here's Selanpaa in front of us. So yeah, it's good that we diverted back to the GPS coordinates. We're first gonna fly over the airport and see how big it is, how much time we need to break off with airspeed. It's getting late. It's now 6 minutes past 9 in the evening. We are in Finnish airspace. That will be our last flight and our only flight for today. After that, I'm going to join some streams from friends online and talk a bit. And if you want to join me, you can follow me on Discord, follow me here on Twitch. On Discord, I try to put in my flights, my planned flights, but also my archive flights. Excuse me, but the archive flight is not yet fully updated, but I will update it soon. I didn't have time for that. And yeah, hope you enjoy this stream so far. It was a little bit more than an hour flight over Finland airspace. And we still have a little bit of sunlight in the back on our back of the plane. I'll show you around. You can see it. Sun is going down very soon. But we're gonna descend on Selanpaa Airport and we are now gonna go a little bit more down because we are only climbing up and climbing up. So we have lots of time to descend and we won't overspeed too much. We can already press a little bit on the air brakes. It's really nice that they have it in this plane. See, I push the air brakes now and you already see the speed takes off. Of course, it will be going up again a little bit because of the descent rate. We are 6 nautical miles from Selanpaa airfield. And yeah, I don't know if it's big enough to land. But we will see what happens. Shut off air brakes. A little bit less power on the engine. And of course here the descent gates or the gates from the from navigation said you have to do it like this. But we are the pilot and behind the stick we always enjoy doing it ourselves in our own way. Landing, but thanks for advising us. We're gonna look outside a bit. How the direction of this airfield goes. It was what I saw on the map a little of like a cross with a few intersections like a cross. Going a little bit more down. Less engine power, airspeed. Braking a bit more. Giving a little bit of flap now. 1,900 feet. Air brakes on. Selanpaa airfield on our left. A little bit of more engine power. It's really an airstrip for sailplanes, or how you call it, gliders. A glider airfield it is. Sailplanes, glider. Sorry for my bad English. 900 meters. There is lots of wind. Trying to adjust a bit. Almost floating like a sailplane down. 700. A little bit up the nose. Gliding down. 500. Going down. Engine off. A little bit more. Nose up. Engine down. Nose up. Oh, sorry guys. I am a bit in the rough, but we'll brake. But we landed. We landed. It's really small. And it's also grassy strip. A bit of snow or something. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like. Look a bit outside. Yeah, it's definitely for sale for the gliders. Sorry guys, we are not gliders. A little bit more break. We are not gliders at all. Yes, thanks. Watch your head, guy. And we break. So guys, thank you so much for joining my flight. Uh, Engine cut off. We are at Selanpaa airfield in the middle of the forest. It is a glider airport, but we landed with our Cessna here. A little bit of a small strip. We did a little bit of grass and snow, I guess, but we finally managed to land safe. That's the most important. There's a maintenance guy walking straight through our plane, so he must be a invisible man. And she is still there saying, okay, great job, guys, thank you. Well, you can hear the birds. We are in the forest, as I said, uh, sailing. Gliders are there. Late in the evening. It's now almost 9:15 in the evening. Landed safe at Selanpaa airfield in the forest in Finland. And this maintenance guy, look, he's again walking straight through my plane. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, maybe you can clean it up a bit because it's a mess, the plane. Look at this. So I hope he does that. I want to thank you for being in the stream, watching my live streams. If you like it, please support me by following me. If you want to know more about me, follow me on Discord. If you also see in my about section, you can also see the links to my YouTube channel. If you want to follow me there, subscribe. And you can also follow my music on SoundCloud. And there are a lot of songs I made and composed. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time, guys. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. Bye bye.